Hello everyone. Today we will see how to set up a custom domain for a Blogger account. Say you have a blog with Google's Blogger. The blog address will be something like yourname.blogspot.com. Let's say you have bought a domain yourname.com from GoDaddy or somewhere else. You can set this new domain as custom domain for your blog. Once it is set, anyone can access your blog by going to yourname.com. This video will show you the setup for domain bought from GoDaddy, but it will give a general idea of custom domain setup. So you can easily set up your custom domain even if you have bought a domain from any other registrar. So you already have a blog in Blogger and you purchased a domain from GoDaddy. Let's say your domain is example.com. Now you want to point your new domain example.com to your Blogger blog. Go to blogger.com and log into your Blogger account. If you have multiple blogs in your Blogger account, select the blog from the drop-down list for which you want to set up a custom domain. After the right blog is selected, click on Settings. On the Settings page, you can see your Blogger address here. It will be something like yourname.blogspot.com. Now to set up a custom domain, click on Set up a third-party URL for your blog. Please note that once custom domain is set up, HTTPS will be disabled. Now in the field here, enter your complete domain including www. So enter www.example.com. Just entering example.com will not work. After entering www.example.com, click Save. Once you click the Save button, Blogger will display some information. In red, it displays that Blogger hasn't been able to verify that you own the domain. For Blogger to verify that, we need these records to be entered in our domain DNS. So keep this page open and go to godaddy.com and log into your account. After logging into GoDaddy, click on Manage button for the domains and go to Domain Manager. Once the Domain Manager is open, click on the domain which you want to point to Blogger. If you have multiple domains, you may have to scroll down and select the one you want. Let's say this is your example.com domain. Click on it. Now this page with the domain information will open. Scroll down and click on Manage DNS. On this screen, you should be able to edit DNS information. For me, it is not showing DNS information because right now my domain is pointing to HostGator. I'll first have to change the name servers to GoDaddy name servers. If your name servers are already pointing to GoDaddy, you will not have to do this. If your domain is also pointing to some custom name servers, click on Change. In the drop-down, select Default and then click Save button. Now you can see that the name servers are changed from HostGator to Domain Control. These domaincontrol.com servers are GoDaddy default servers. It should actually show DNS information now, but it will take a few minutes before the update comes into effect. So go back to some other page in your GoDaddy account and come back to this page after 2 or 3 minutes. You come back again to this page by going to Domain Manager and clicking on the domain name and then Manage DNS. After a few minutes, this is what the Manage DNS page will look like. These are all GoDaddy default records. If your name servers are already set to default, then this is the screen you will see without the need to change any name servers like I did. At this point, if you try to go to your domain, this is what it will look like. It will show a GoDaddy default page because now the domain is set to GoDaddy default. Now in these records, we do not need these A and C name records. So delete these records. Click Edit button, then click Delete button and click Delete again to confirm. Similarly, delete the 3 CNAME records also. If you try to go to your domain now after deleting all the A and CNAME records, this is what it will look like because we have deleted the records. Now let's add the CNAME records provided by Blogger. These are the records that were shown in the Blogger settings page. Click on Add, select CNAME from the drop-down. Enter www in host and ghs.google.com in the points to field. This is the first record from Blogger settings page. Now click on Save. Similarly, add another CNAME record with the second record from Blogger settings page. Now you should see 2 CNAME records that you created like this. Now we shall add A records. A records are optional, but we will add these anyway. Click Add and this time select A from the drop-down list. Enter @ for host name and in the points to field enter 216.239.32.21 and click Save. Similarly, add a total of 4 A records like this. The 4 A records end with 32.21, 34.21, 36.21 and 38.21. Now we are done with the settings that need to be done at GoDaddy. Log out and close the GoDaddy window. If you go to www.example.com now, this is what you see. Now we have set the DNS records, so domain is pointing to Google's Blogger, but we are yet to verify in our blog settings page. So go back to the Blogger settings page and click Save. All things done right, Blogger will verify the domain and your blog address will look like this. The previous Blogger address will also be there and usable. The custom domain is now set and you can reach your blog either by going to www.example.com or yourname.blogspot.com. But only www.example.com will work. Typing just example.com will still not work. To make it work, go to settings page again, click edit next to the domain name and check this box which says redirect example.com to www.example.com. Check the box and click save. This will complete the custom domain setup. Now anyone can access the blog by typing example.com or www.example.com or yourname.blogspot.com. Whichever address they use, they will be taken to www.example.com. So this completes the custom domain setup for a Blogger blog. I hope the video is useful to you. Please hit the like button if you liked it and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.